Welcome back, hero.
I didn't even turn on my mic yet. Bugs. I'm a man. Let's start off us right. Part of me is happy you're back to this time. I love you, Mosh. Thank you so much for the resub, man. 7 months. Jesus Christ. In tier 2, my God. You got the sexy tie. Best one. Thank you so much, man. That's so fantastic. And it's awesome to see that it's on the day we're gonna look at your stuff too. That's so awesome. It feels weird to be back to nights. I'm not gonna lie. It also feels weird to be back to streaming. So I have been, I feel like I'm peaking. Like my stuff is at the wrong levels right now. Let me see. Okay. Again, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for the resub, man. It means a lot.
Welcome back.
I haven't been streaming. I can't even get started, Mike. Thank you so much for the sub, buddy. Twitch Prime sub 2 months in a row. Thank you, Mike. That means a lot. I have been out of commission in terms of streaming for approximately the last 3 weeks. Literally. So I was away at... I can look at the calendar right now and tell you how long it's been. I went to TwitchCon on October 25th. October 24th was my last stream. I did not stream that week. The week after that week, I streamed only on Friday because I was sick the entire week. Then, the very next week, I went away to work for a week. It has been literally 3 weeks of one stream. So this feels like completely foreign right now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully, I'm probably forgetting something. Is my volume on? Yeah, at least I have that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for the resubs. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Nothing more important than the fact that we're streaming on nights now. I explained a little bit on Twitter and on the Discord that the reason we switched to nights is because I picked up a new contract for work. And when that happens, so basically I was able to stream in the morning because I could work my meeting schedule around enough to be able to stream in the mornings and then work like
hero.
This is what happens if you don't stream for 3 weeks. Thank you so much, Garrett. Thank you. 5 months. Man, Jesus, that's been a while. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, well, take a fraction of my $5, even though you did nothing. Architects. Yeah, dude, I've been listening to the album, like, constantly. Thank you so much. Where was I? I have not been streaming for a while. So the reason I picked up the reason I switched back to nights is because basically I was able to push all of the actual work I had to do previously to the afternoons and evenings, so I could stream in the mornings just fine because I didn't have a lot of meetings during the day with my. I have 2 contracts right now, one with NASA and another one with NASA. I have one on JPSS and another one with a different program called Scan. But the meeting schedule worked out fine where I could stream in the morning. Well, I just picked up a new contract with a new client, and that meeting schedule is gonna basically minefield my entire schedule during the week. So it's almost impossible to... Rogu, buddy, thank you so much for the raid. Holy crap. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Yeah, my thing doesn't shout out for raiders anymore. I gotta do that myself like an animal. I was gonna say, what are you playing, Dead by Daylight? Of course. I haven't talked to you in so freaking long, man. I would love to hear how those guides are going. Like, that's how long it's been since we've talked. The last time that you and I talked, I think we were playing Dead by Daylight together, and you were telling me how you were creating these guides for it. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, man. I gotta get back in that game. That game was fun as hell with lettuce. Salads. Did I miss the updated pin wall? You know what's funny is I was going to update it just today, right before the show, and I cannot find the little bag of pins that I had, so it's not updated, actually. I wish it was, but I have somehow misplaced the little bag of pins that I had. Mostly, they're queens, but I can't find them. I've been out of sorts a little bit for a couple of weeks. Guide has been getting a last update for the last DLC because I figured it all out. It should be out after Twitch London this weekend. Oh, nice. You going to Twitch London? That's sweet. Garrett, are you going to that? You're right in that area. I don't know London. I'm not going to pretend to know London. But I think you live in that area. I ended up just memeing for the past 7 hours with a bunch of people, but got work, so had to end. I understand. Anyway, so basically the new contract is going to basically like put bullet holes in my schedule each week. So there's going to be no way that I can stream for like more than 2 hours a day. So I've switched off days. I've come back to nights, which is great. I just need to be careful because I used to stream at night, but I would stay up until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning streaming. So now, I know my wife was just asking, like right before I went on the show about a hard cutoff. It's probably going to be like 1, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is the latest we're going to go, but it's probably going to be like 1 o'clock. We're going to close down the show every day. But that's a good amount of time if I'm streaming 5 days a week. I'd Garrett Meagrug and give him a big old little kiss for me. A big old little kiss? That's a strange string of phrases. There's a Mosh at nighttime. There is. What's up, Diang? How you doing, man? Welcome. So we are talking about the reason I switched to nights. So that's clear. Now we're streaming nights. We're going to stream 9 p.m. Every day during the week, Monday through Friday as usual. The only change may be on Friday. As I talked before we went on break 3 weeks ago, there's a new segment that I have starting called Fresh Dev Friday. That's the name. I have email contacts. We should be good to go for this week. Should be good to go. So that segment is all about a school that I went to that has a game development program. So what's going to happen on that program is students that develop games in that program are going to come onto this show, discuss the game they've created, discuss a little bit about the creative process, the development process, any lessons learned, issues that they had during development, and then we're going to play their game. So we're going to play an indie game that you may see because they're allowed to take the game out of the school and sell it. So they may put it in the Steam Greenlight, if that's still a thing, or whatever other development process. You may see it on the market, you may see it at conferences. So I'm hoping that starts on Friday. I sent out an email today. I just need to get their names together, and then we should be good. So it should be this week. And of course, I have a couple of different segments. This is one of them. First show or two will be a little shaky. We'll get the hang of it, and we'll get it more fluid as we go. But Friday should be the first day. I mention that because I stream 9 p.m. every day. Friday may be different because they're kids that have tests and schedules and other things. Plus, they're kids in college. They want to go out partying. It's a Friday night. So I'm thinking about maybe doing like an afternoon show on Fridays just for them. And then maybe I'll just pick up Just Games at night or something. But there may be an afternoon show only on Fridays to get them on the show. And the cool thing about the school is they graduate students every month. It's like a rolling program. So each month, a set of games finishes, and then students graduate and go out into the game industry, go work at Bethesda and all these other places. We should have fresh content every single Friday. The way I was talking to the professors should be every week. Rumball, holy crap! I can't believe you remember the name of that game, Mike. That's awesome. Minus Blindfold mentions the game called Rumball because when I went to school there, that's the game that I made. Rumball. It was a multiplayer, like head-to-head Marble Madness. It was really kind of weird. But anyway, so I've talked to this show up in the past, but the way I always envisioned the show was it would be good for the game development students that get a taste of Twitch because Twitch is so important to the game industry, so they'll get a feeling for presenting their game and talking about both the bad and the good points of it. But I think it'll also be super beneficial for streamers and content creators because what's going to happen is you're going to see a game that may be hitting the market relatively soon after it gets polished and all this stuff. But more importantly, the people that made the game will be in the chat. They'll be chatting on voice, and I'm going to have their names displayed with email addresses, which means that if you're probably a savvy content creator, you want to move your channel forward, you want to make some connections to the industry, those are the people you talk to. Those are the people you email. Why? Because what's their next job going to be out of school? The next job is going to be at Insomniac or Blizzard or Bethesda or any of these companies. So if you're talking to them, oh, hey, remember me? I talked to you when you're on Twitch. I saw this indie game that you made. How's it going, man? How's the job going? And then you kind of get an inroad. What if that person ends up becoming a community manager of some big game? I'm telling you. I think it's going to be beneficial for everybody. So it should be cool. And the school is super on board. They're super excited about it. So watch the Twitter. You'll find that link below this page. Watch the Twitter for some more information as the week goes on. I'm hoping to really lock that in midweek. And I have my Lynn, the developer for all the stuff you see on the screen and all the overlays and everything. She is creating a new overlay just for that stream, which will be ready Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll show that off as soon as it comes in. That's the biggest news. There's some other, not that it's unimportant news, but I have been accepted into a partnership program with a company called EME. They make a game called, or they publish a game called Breach, but they also publish Terra and a couple other things. So I have a partnership started with them. I'm still trying to work that out at the moment. That was kind of really recent, so I need to kind of really get into the guts of it. So I just wanted to just kind of throw it out there. It's nothing yet. It will snowball, I'm hoping. I always give you guys a bunch of updates on the show and the bar before we get into the broadcast. There's a community called The Bar, by the way. You can find a link below this. I'm a founder of that community. Streamers only, affiliates or partners. But there's a lot of updates coming for that. There's a new scene coming, and there's new merch coming. It's going through the finalized phases, so get ready. It's going to be that the scene of Brutus and Roxy that I showed you before, but there's a new scene of the bar itself, which will be very interesting, and I'll show that off right away. It's actually community, and I should probably fix that. So you can find the link there. So that'll be some cool stuff. More indie contacts, more developer contacts coming for the bar, which should be good for everyone that is a part of it. I'm looking forward to that. Some more news. I'm really excited about Wednesday. I didn't post this on the Twitter, but as you know, I'm building a rack. You may have seen it on some of the different cameras that are part of the show. They shine down on a big rack. 2 weeks ago, I built up a rack mount 4U chassis stream PC. So my stream PC is now sitting on my desk in a rack mountable chassis 4U. I ordered the second one 2 days ago. It gets here on Friday. Unfortunately, it will not be here in time for the Wednesday tech show. Otherwise, it'd be a build show. Build show will be next Wednesday. But the new cooler came in, and the new fans, baby. These are 92 millimeter silent fans. They're gonna go on this bad boy, and you'll see why once we get started. Because it's the only thing that can house that Threadripper. The processor I have is it requires a powerful coolant to get it ready. Oh my god, it's been like 3 weeks since I streamed. I have so much shit to talk about. Most of it's tech related. I'm trying to think. I have some codes for Breach. I'm going to be getting more codes, by the way. Okay, so as a part of that partnership that I'm a part of, there's this game that was at TwitchCon called Breach. You may have seen it. A lot of people are streaming it. They're giving away codes that they got on these cards. Well, part of the partnership agreement is that they're going to send me codes like every month to give away. So there'll be new stuff coming for that, including their other games called Terra, which is an MMO. Another game called like Crostica or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. It's called Closers and Critica Online. Those are the other two games. So maybe codes for those coming as well. Breach, what's up? Oh, lazy. Don't talk to me about lame. You need to get on that Call of Duty, baby. On the PC, don't talk to me about PlayStation. What is Breach? It's like a co-op dungeon crawler is kind of how I would describe it, but you can customize your guy and all these different outfits. Look kind of cool. It looked a little bit like Destiny, but I need to play it to sort of figure it out. I don't want to give any any judgment yet. I have my codes and stuff, but it's like a limited alpha release, so they release it for a few hours while they test all the technical stuff. Once they release it for a longer period of time, we'll be playing it on the show and we'll be doing codes during that broadcast. Let's get into the guts of it. You guys are on Mosh's Live. If you haven't been to the show before, what we do on this show is a little bit of something you could call a stream coaching, but it's more, the way I would describe it is like a content review. Not necessarily a channel review, because we look at socials, we look at numbers, look at statistics. And on this show, we coach you. Yeah, that's what we do. We coach you. The ways he needs the most coaching. The most. He needs like 2 coaches. No, so we'll look at a little statistics, but the most important part of the show is that if you have questions about streaming, I am not a partnered streamer. My knowledge base is limited to what I've seen. I, however, have been streaming for 5 years, and I know many different levels of broadcaster and have had them on my show. And we've talked a lot about lessons learned and some good tips and advice and things. And obviously, I've had pitfalls and have learned from those. So if you have questions about your own show, questions about things you should be doing, should not be doing, feel free to shout them out in the chat at any time. We'll get them answered right away. I will also say that the Wednesday show is Mosh's Tech. That's more specifically for tech-related questions. So although I'm happy to answer any tech question on Mondays, if you have a specific, like, let's look at cameras, let's find out the best DSLR camera for streaming, we really get into the guts of it on a Wednesday. So bring that question back for Wednesday. Have you seen him play video games before? He needs a lot of help. Man, a lot of help. Back too tired carrying you in every game we play. It's ridiculous. So on this show, we on Monday, what we started doing was taking subscribers get a chance to sign up or to get in queue for getting their channel reviewed on this show or their content reviewed. You do that on the Discord that we posted earlier where it says Hero Squad. You can do that in the sub portion of that chat. If you look below this channel, there's a box called, what did I call it? Certified Fantastic, I think. Look down there, there's a list. That list contains each person that I've reviewed over each week for the last 4 weeks. You can see the top one on there is Z-Bug, and that's what we're looking at today. Who was, ironically, the first person to resub today, which, again, thank you so much. But let's go take a look. We'll get right into it. I should probably bring up OBS and send my NDI, huh? Otherwise, you're not going to see nothing. There we go. Okay. You can see my man Pony's down there. Is the best. He is the best. There's a man Z-Bug. He's been a fantastic friend of this show for quite a long time. So I'm very happy to take a look at his stuff. What we're going to do is we usually start by taking a look at the panels. And then we'll go look into a couple of VODs. Just get an idea for audio. Get an idea for alerts. Give some tips. The whole point of the show is to take a look at this stuff and not necessarily say, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. But more like giving you maybe a helpful tip on, hey, you should think about maybe doing this. Like, for instance, last week we were looking at kitties, and we were, or was it bananas? I don't remember. We were looking at something where their overlay, some text was slightly overlapping, and we were sort of talking about that. And then calling her a crazy cat lady. I think that might have been 2, or actually now it's like a month ago. But anyways, that's what we're doing. So let's take a look. Again, questions are welcome at all time. This is probably the most popular extension that exists. I love this extension. You know what? I think you... Oh, I do have my face behind there. I have my little avatar behind there. Mosh, I thought you'd be showing off all the Bills highlights on stream. You spent 30 minutes talking about how Kitty's forehead was wrong. Yeah, that bothered me. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's something wrong with the lighting. All the Bills highlights. Yeah, I mean, Barkley played well, and LaShawn McCoy was... I think I was just eating with my children, and we saw up on the NFL Network something about LaShawn McCoy was this week's #1 surprise highlight. Was his play? It was a good week. By the way, I bought tickets to the Jets game at home in Orchard Park during the game because I thought that once we won, the ticket prices were going to go up. Dave and I got like 40-yard sideline tickets for $40. Before that, tickets were like $6. It's pretty sick. That's what happens when your team is 2-7. Okay, so the stream countdown is fantastic. I love this. This is my favorite extension. This is great. Howdy, Z-Bug's picture. Created my Twitch account in February. Did not start streaming until March of 2018. Damn, dude, you're so fresh. Holy shit. March. 8 months? Damn. Good job, Bugs. I'm 21 years old and currently going to college. I am working towards a computer science degree, but lately thinking about changing. It's fun little fact about me is that I am colorblind. I actually did not know that about you. I'll give you the same feedback that I gave Avi. Ready? I like the picture. I'm fine with that. And a lot of the personalized stuff, that's your own flavor. That's great. But the size of the picture distorts the size. I mean, the panels are the worst freaking thing in the world. The panels are so irritating because they reformat themselves. They auto-size themselves. It's terrible. But, man, I wish that if you cut this picture about here, or like resized it maybe, and cut it to be about the same size as your schedule, I think it might be a little bit... Or maybe this is the same size as this and you extend... No, you can't really do that either. See, this is what I'm talking about. The panels are so fucking ridiculous. Maybe cut the picture, like cut this bottom piece off, and then this text will come up and be just about in line with that Streamlabs leaderboard. Could be something. Oh yeah, tell me about the... You had new assets coming, right? A rebrand, new assets, something like that? Are these a part of that, or is there... This is new stuff is still incoming? To help the stream, help support the stream by making a fancy donation that will help go towards new equipment along with new games to play. Amazon wishlist, let's make sure the link works. It does. Great. Disclaimer, donations, tips are not refundable and are given the expectation of favor in return. That's good to have on there. I don't think, and I think I have the same thing on mine. I don't remember. New channel stuff, just leaves, etc. Overlays. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. But the disclaimer is good to put on there. I don't think it protects you against chargebacks legally, but it's good to put on there, and I think I have it on mine too. Sorry, I'm very unprofessional. I have my phone go off right now. It's Kevin to go off in a meeting. Top 10 donation. Oh, hey, there's Mosh crates. I like it. I will say one thing, and I'm going to take a look down here. I have seen on a lot of other people's panels, I've been thinking about doing it myself. Those goal lists, I really like that. Where it's like goals for the stream or whatever, your goals. And then underneath it lists like big milestones you've achieved. Like the day I got affiliate, day at 1,000 followers, 50 subscribers, whatever, partnership with somebody. Contracted with some what do you call it? Publisher, game publisher or something, and they're saying they're exclusive content. Things that I really like those goals thing. That almost is kind of like what this donation list is, but this is kind of the equivalent of like that. You see it on a lot of streams, like the top D or whatever, and they list the amount of money. I kind of like that it doesn't have the money here, actually, though. You know what I might say? I guess I see what you're doing. The Amazon wish list is kind of like a donation, right? It's kind of the same thing as a stack of cash. Crazy fun fact, got affiliated on my birthday. Did you? Holy shit, I remember that stream. Are you serious? I think I was there for a large portion of that stream. Was that the stream where you were going out later after the stream or something? I think I was there. I'm pretty sure I watched that. This is the one that shows points and bits and subs. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, this is a cool one. I still haven't switched to it yet because I'm dumb. But I've seen Avi use this one and I really like it. I like that it shows the loyalty points, the bits, and the subs all in one thing. And a lot of times you have to have like there's a competing extension to this, which it's like it only shows one of the or two of the three or something. But I really like it. Discord, let's see it. Good. That link works. Join Discord to find out when I'm streaming, chill chat, different people in the Discord. Perfect. FAQ command list. I like it. I do feel like the FAQ is a misnomer because it's usually like actual asked questions on there. I may take off the command list, put that like in its own panel. Is that its own panel? No. And then have the FAQ like actually write the question and then write the answer or anything. You know what I mean? Like if you can ask questions, how old are you? I'm 21. Where do you live? Go F yourself. You know, something like that. Or what games do you play? I like Dead by Daylight. You know, something like that. Like an FAQ you'd find on like a game studio or something. That might be a good idea. I do like the command list. I had some of the same thing on mine in a list format, and then the list got too freaking large, and I had to get rid of it and just put the command. That's why you see in my title it just says exclamation point commands, so you can like get the full list. All right, stream gear I love. God, I'm a hardware fanatic. Let me see what you have. AT2020 is excellent. The windscreen. Oh, you have the Audio-Technica headphones too. Okay. I like this. And by the way, when you put these things on your page, for anyone else that's watching that's considering this, you basically list the gear that you have on your stream, which is always interesting to see. This is my favorite part to look at, by the way. When I'm looking through panels, I love to look at your gear. It's my favorite thing. A side comment to that. On this show, if you look below, there's a donation text down there. It describes how donations work, and basically any donation on the show, 75% of the donations we collect in a fund, and then we go purchase something, a piece of hardware for someone in the community. And I don't just mean my community, I mean the bar. It could be Team Mad, which I'm also part of. It could be a part of a community that I'm not a part of. It could be a part of the Twitch Kittens. It could be a part of Silly Boys. It could be a part of Ash's community, Yam Fam. Somebody like that. But the only stipulation is I have to go to your channel, look at your wish list, and have to see gear on that list. So that's I like seeing things like this because it tells me what gear you have. Then if we go look and we're looking for something, we can find that easily. But this is excellent. You can also, I'm pretty sure this is an affiliated link. So when you click on this and buy something through Amazon from one of these links, it supports that broadcaster as well. What is the Pro Gaming mouse? What mouse is that? I have the G900. Is that mouse? I've never heard of just Pro
Daddy.
Gaming mouse. Daddy. Is that Badman? Badman. What's up, buddy? Every time I hear Daddy, I know who it is. And also, I love that I know who it is when that happens. What's up, man? How are you doing today? We were taking a look at Bugs' stuff this afternoon, or this evening, or whatever time it is. I see. Okay. It's a nice mouse. It's actually a really good price for this mouse. Holy crap, 39 bucks. Nice job. I like it. And then you have the drop cloth. Okay, cool. You're back on nights. I am, dude. Back on nights are good. I have picked up a new contract with work, and I am unable to stream days. Too many meetings. So we're back on nights, my man. The AmFam is so nice. It gives great advice as well. Yeah, I wish I could spend more time there. I kind of have my hands full with the bar most of the time. I do a lot of like back room type stuff, setting stuff up. But I do pop in there and specifically look at stream discussion, content discussion, and tech support on the YamFam. I don't have time to go through the general stuff, but I specifically look there, and I will usually comment on the tech support stuff. Since that's my favorite channel in every channel. Oh, and the Knowledge Fellowship is another one of my communities too. Keep forgetting them. I gotta put their the symbols on my page. Twitch Kittens community member. Does this go to? What does this go to? Oh, that probably went to the community page for Twitch Kittens. You may want to update this link, Bugs, to probably be the community team they have now. If you're like jotting down a note or something, I would put that on there just to switch that. Okay, cool. I found the tech support channel at work. I fit in well. Nice. Nice. And we got the bar. That's a quick link to the Discord for the bar. Fantastic. So what are we missing? Socials. I would love to see a social link. I know you're active on socials. I know you're active on Twitter and Instagram. I may put a little box down there for socials and have a couple of links. And get a picture of Batman on here. Yeah, I think you could use a socials link down here. That'd be cool. You know, I forget whose page I think I saw it on. I think I saw it on Guilty's page last night. She had something like, I thought it was like a campaign panel or something like that. I always thought that'd be kind of neat. You have a panel that's dedicated to like the current campaign you're working, because a lot of times, I mean, people don't really look at titles. They just kind of like, because you know, you'll see people with titles like, oh, charity stream today or something. But like, if you had your first panel be like a changing panel that would be swapped out for information about the latest campaign you're working on. For instance, Twitch Kittens did one that was like a temple run campaign. The bar is going to have one soon with a couple of different products. So, you know, you'd have like maybe a panel just specifically dedicated to that product and just talk about the current campaign and what it is. It might be pretty interesting. Nothing you need to add. Just a side thought that I was thinking about how to track current campaign. Because I know some people do charity streams like all the time. And sometimes it gets a little confusing. Which charity we talk about today? You know what? So that might be cool. You know what else I've thought of? And I'm just going on a bunch of tangents, but it's been 3 weeks and I've been talking a lot with publishers and devs and businesses and things for the community. You know what companies really, really look for? Past performance statistics. Okay. We talked a lot about Bitly one day. If you're going to link some of this stuff and you want to track what I would say is your influence via those links, go to bit.ly.com. I think it's bit.ly actually, isn't it? It's just Bitly. Just Bitly. Go to Bitly. Sign up for an account. It is free. You can type in your link in there. It'll spit you back a personalized link, whatever you want. It could be like bit.ly/ what's a campaign that is happening right now? TK is doing a thing right now for Stack Up. They're doing a month-long Stack Up charity campaign. So you could do bit.ly/stackup and then link that to either your donation link that goes directly to the charity still, goes directly to that, or a panel in your panels below your channel. That way, anyone that clicks on it basically just reroutes. All it does is you click on it, it goes to Bitly first, and then it goes immediately over to whatever the destination is. It's almost irrelevant to the user unless you're watching the address switch. It doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt anyone. All it does is track that click, so that when you go to talk to businesses and things and say, hey, I'm a streamer, I'd love to represent your product. Can we talk about maybe working something out, whether or not it is for like free product or for some kind of cash or something, you know, whatever you work out. The very first question they asked, and I've been asked it many times, is, have you done something like this in the past? For which brand? How long did it last? And what were the results? And so if you're able to have some ready-to-go statistics, man, it's worth a lot. If you're planning for the future, do that. Switch your links to Bitly links. I still need to do that for my panels, but do that. I would also say get to... I always forget the link. If you search on Google for how to look at your social outreach or your social reach on Twitter and Instagram, there's stats that will sort of give you numbers based on how big your influence is on social media. The businesses will also ask for that. One of the things I'm doing for the bar right now is putting together an infographic. Like you see something like one of those fancy things where it's like some weirdo kind of hip graphic and it shows some stats on it, but specifically for the bar, so that when anyone asks, so what is the bar? Why would my company do business with you? Note card. You know what I mean? Laminated note card. Here you go. That's why. Here's all the stats for this year. Here's the streams we had. Here's concurrent views. Here's reach. Here's here's how much influence we have in terms of clicking on Bitly links. All this different kind of stuff. Like there's interesting ways to collect that metadata for yourself, because then you can reuse it. But I'm creating one for the bar, by the way, that should be ready to go it has to be ready to go by January, because I have we're sending someone to a conference, a festival, and I want her taking cards with her to hand out to different developers and things. Or she has agreed that she would hand stuff out. Not like I have any say over that, but anyways, that was a tangential rant. But it's a good idea. Be thinking about that stuff, because It's like when you go to a job. No one's going to give you a job without a resume. So why would a company give you their trust or their business or their partnership if you bring nothing to the table to prove that you can do it? So definitely bring in some of that stuff. SB. No, actually, it's not SB. So I mentioned on the bar that I'm looking for people that are near conferences going, and then we'll work something out. Send you some cards and stuff to take with you to meet developers, and then in return, I will do my best to set meetings for you. So I've been actually successful with doing it for one of us that is going to a conference in January. Basically, you want a way to show what you can do for the sponsor advertising wise. Exactly. And this is how businesses do business. You know what I mean? Businesses don't do business for free. They don't go, oh yeah, we'll mark your product, no problem. Or I'll put my product in your hands, no big deal. No, you pay money for that. Will you trade in whatever, mergers or, any business talk, free lunches. But, yeah, you need to be able to prove in some way that you're able to do the job. There'll be some more information about the bar thing that I'm talking about soon, though, Bugs. So you'll have more info on that soon. Me, Avaltor, actually met a game developer in a secret neighborhood. Oh, in secret neighborhood? Is that a game? Yeah, this is how I got a promotion and manipulated my results. There you go. Let's see. Okay, so we took a look at the panels. Look pretty good. Maybe a couple of suggestions there, but look good overall. Let's we look at my boy Ponies playing Destiny right now. Let me take a look at some VODs. Let's look at, what do we got? Now, what I'm looking for first is beginning, end, and alerts. Why do I know that? What is that? What is that noise? What is this song? Is that Gambino? No, it's not. It's Wolfie, that's how I know it. It's Wolfie. This is our that music in the background right there on his VOD is a friend of ours called Wolfie Valio. And I think that's Bugs talking in the background. But he just released a new album and it's really good. That's my favorite song on the album. My VODs are always muted. Yeah, mine are often. But if you keep your music down to a dull roar, they usually won't get muted for the whole time. I like this little intro though, man. I like it. It applies. It's a really nice one. Obviously you had it made. It looks really good though. I like it. It's unique. It's really unique. And I love that. Good job. Let me find when we are going to you. Pro intro? Check. Yeah, that's what I recently got. Oh, it looks awesome, man. I'm glad I picked the right one. Looks really good. Are you using OBS or are you using XSplit? I'm not putting the volume on just yet, but I will do that. You can cheat if you have the CPU for it. Open 2 instances of OBS or whatever. Have one with the music. Have the other without. You can stream from the music and record the one without. Yeah, if you record, yeah. So I've been told that I could just record my streams and then upload the straight recording, but YouTube will mute you though. It'll still copyright strike you. At least I believe so. This is the pizza night? Oh, I guess I missed something. Okay, let me see what you got. Latest swarm. So I'm assuming that the swarm is the community. Latest swarm would be latest follow. Swarm sub. That would be the latest sub. I like that. I like that. Donation goal for Nintendo Switch. Sweet. Can you set OPS to record and stream? Yeah, you can. YouTube doesn't copyright strike you anymore? Since when? Oh yeah, they just don't pay you. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, no, they do that. Because YouTube copyright striked me one of my videos down. I forget which. It was like a Mosh's Tech or a Mosh's live, and I had some music up too loud or something, and they refused to air it. They won't publish it. So I had to strike out the audio. Yeah. All right, let's take a listen and see how the audio sounds.
Which is true. I don't know how long I've been affiliated for.
Oh shit, I saw some breadsticks, son. Getting hungry.
Let's go!
You could just mute this part if you want, Bugs.
Mario status.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't like hearing myself either.
No one talks. Like, the queues are boring half the time. You got those people that talk, and then you just got those people that are like... fucking random. The people's internet.
I'm trying to have a PG stream here, but I'm just kidding. Breadsticks good though?
Bitch, we got a problem here. Death hug.
You know, at first I thought the light was a little too bright, but it
way.
looks good. You know, I'm like crazy about the lighting on like foreheads and the glare and stuff, but yours looks pretty good, man.
I haven't even been hooked. This match just literally just started not too long ago either.
Audio sounds really good.
That's very interesting.
Audio levels sound good, man. You're doing a good job, Bugs.
That
Shit.
person just got down. That's awesome. Killer too strong, dude.
Audio
Really
levels sound good. That's the thing. Audio levels sounding really weird is one of my biggest pet peeves, when like the music is too loud or someone's screaming into the mic, which I'm probably doing right now. But or the game sound is way too loud and you can't hear them. You have a good balance on your show.
Martin Garrix, by the way, great artist. So far anyway, by him, it's a great song. Oh, we might have to definitely check it out. Oh, for a second there, I thought that was Hatch, but it's not really.
Let me see if we can find a
Does he have barbecue and just
some kind of alert.
Dude, sewer hole. More like Hatchet.
Oh, is this an intro or a beer back intermission?
Deliverance.
What is this? Why do I see bugs? Got some MC
This is
hammers.
tuition
I like
here.
that. Mosh, any tips for getting the kid to bed that doesn't want to go to
it's like
sleep?
the worst
Yeah,
place.
whiskey? No, my kids are both different. One, how old is she now? One of the tips, if they won't go to sleep, put them in your arm, face down on your arm, so their head is like here, and you can kind of hold their jaw up like that, and their you know, arm and leg hangs over this side, arm and leg hangs over this side, and just go like that. Don't know why. Works every time. Telling you, give it a shot. They hang like a sloth on a tree limb. Pro tip.
To do again with Freddy.
The amount of excitement for breadsticks, breadsticks are life. Actually, no, pizza is. Funny thing, my second line
Dude,
is
that
from
was pretty
Goodwill.
perfect.
Oh, that's nice. That's a cheap solution. Yeah, everyone's helping me with that. Oh, nice. But yeah, it looks really good.
That was
man.
solid. That
Bugs,
was
thank
like
you
10
for the
out of
host,
10.
buddy.
I'm gonna have to go back and clip that.
I'm trying to find
like
see if
walking or
we got an
something.
alert happening someplace in here. I'd love
Or
to
do
see
like
him.
a gym stream. Hitting up the gym. I'm actually
Unless you have alerts
yeah,
turned
I'm going
off,
to
and then
Texas
tell me if you do.
For a week, I'm gonna
And then I will
like,
stop
seriously,
looking
always
for
have
something
dreams.
that's
Go
not
for 'em.
here.
Don't stop. Like, my dream, I really, really, really hate. I can't say this.
That's how Mosh holds me when he's trying to get me to sleep. Yeah. Batman, come on, buddy. It's okay. You pat his back a little bit. Goes right to sleep. Right to sleep. This week hit me hard because I skipped a week. Oh, no problem. I skipped 3 weeks, man. I completely understand that. I mean, I was kind of forced to skip 3 weeks, but
We're
Give me a
breaking
second
our
to try
house
and find, what's this thing here? Is this something?
All right.
What's this bar on the screen?
We are using.
I'm gonna turn off the audio. The audio sounds great in your show. I had nothing to say about that. It sounds really good. I feel like I see a bar on the screen that's not here right now. Oh. That's what it is. Okay. I can't remember what your alerts look like, so I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Usually I'm pretty good at scrubbing the show to find them. I have done it before. Oh. What we got here? Was that one? Is that something? Whoever that little guy is there? Yesterday was great. Child. Oh, no, that's not what we're doing. I you got it yesterday. By the way, the new Architects album is so damn good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It looks like you got the Streamlabs default stuff.
We know what I use the meat plate offerings for. Wait, I'm level 50. You know what that means?
Oh,
We finished
unsolicited dab. I'm calling Frump. She's gonna be upset with you.
Give Mr. Ragu. If you guys haven't checked out Ragu,
Oh, here we go. Okay.
check him out. Look at his clips. Look at his VODs. He's one sexy motherfucker.
Look
a
at all those
survivor and
emotes.
killer.
Look at all those. Woo!
Top tier.
That emote spray.
Look at all those.
I appreciate
emotes,
that. I don't
dude.
do that on my show, but I
Spam
appreciate
the
it.
love. Hey, welcome to Sauron MJ. Alright, we're gonna finish
I
Claudette.
like that. I like that.
Julius, thank you. Welcome into Sauron.
That was a good
Alright,
reception
dude.
too. Bugs, man. Doing a good job.
David's pretty
Judalis? Nice.
Dude, we need shirtless David.
I think I hear a little Mr. Badman in my headphones too. Very
Okay,
nice.
so
I like that
we
little
got
worm
this.
or caterpillar squeaking out
Oh,
there.
look.
It's really nice. You did a good job. What's this one that I see coming up?
Where is like the move? Connect, death and movement.
Let's see this one when it comes up. Could've got dinner, Roger. Badman ASMR. Nice. I knew I heard him. I see him there. Claudette. Yeah, he got sub-followed during his be right back screen. Okay. I've done that before too. Looks pretty good though, and I think he was saying that he's getting some of the stuff updated. I'm not totally sure what. When he gets back from dinner, or if he's still here, I would like to hear why the fuck viewing history. I don't think that's accurate. This is accurate. Is there like a sign-off thing you have here? Might be. Alright, it's fine.
In the Discord.
She's a good person.
But I have to hit the gym tonight, and yeah, sadly. All right, we're gonna go raid Wolfie, and I'll be in Wolfie's stream too, talking.
Good man.
We're gonna raid Wolfie.
Always end your stream with a raid. Alright. Yeah. Let's get... she might literally kill me if I gift that to her again. Literally. And she might drive over and kill me. Okay. Alerts look good. I need to see if Bugs is getting his alerts remade or not. It's so weird. Alright. I want to run over here to look at a little bit of how do I get to Bugs? Perfect. Wait, that's not Bugs. That is also not bugs. What is this thing? Is it Zeusbug or something like that? Damn it, someone give me his Twitter name because it's not on his thing. What is it? Zbug TV, thank you so much. I knew it was something like that. And I think his Instagram is Zeusbug, or it was. Okay. Let's see what he's got. He's pretty supportive on Twitter, but let's take a look. If you have not done this, do this. I talk about it every single week. Every time we look at these social media things. Do this pinned tweet at the top. It's so helpful. And yeah, I was right. Look at his Instagram as Zeusbug. I knew it was something like that. This is awesome right here. You get a picture up here, a GIF. He's got a GIF here. You get a picture of yourself, whatever. Tiny little bit of blurb, and then all your links. Right there, top pinned. If I come to your channel, I find everything I need to know in the first, right on the page. I don't even have to scroll. Click, I'm in. There's all the stuff. Excellent. Good job. Twitch Kittens, BNN, Twitch Bar, Twitch Affiliate. Business Inquiries, twitch.zbugs@gmail.com. Good. I don't know if I like Twitch Affiliate on here. I would get rid of this one if I were you. He might be watching this or watch it back later. But I would ditch that. And it's not that I think it's necessarily wrong, but over here, like in my mind, where your picture is, that's your bio. That's about you. I would get rid of the Twitch Affiliate, although it does describe you. You're not really a part necessarily of a group called Twitch Affiliate. I would pull it and just leave Twitch Kittens, BNN, Twitch Bar. I think those are your communities, so I would stick with those. Or if you have a hashtag for your own community, replace it with that. In my opinion. Because this is not going to help you with anything. It's not going to... No one's going to search for this and find you. Good, though. I like it. Okay. And if we scroll down, here's the important thing. What we want to see when we scroll down is more than just go live links. We want to see retweets of community, fellow community people. Is this one? Okay, cool. Retweets of other community members. Maybe commenting on... I like direct comments on other people's stuff, because then you know retweet's super easy. Just click. But if you're going in and commenting, you know you're spending a little more time. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. Thank yous are great. Tonight was full of love and support. This is fantastic. I love the thank you. Send love to Wolfie. That's a video we just read. We're going live and more different light. There's a live post. I like it. Workout stream supporting community members. Soph. Happy Veterans Day. See, that's what I'm talking about. Then you have a clear sort of tweet that has no... there's no selling in this tweet. I really like that. Just like, this is who I am. This is what I'm thinking about today. You know, something like that. That's a live alert. retweeting Foxy's post, retweeting Bananas. Great couple, Dragon couple. Shem. Rogu. Hate. I mean, all these guys are this is the crew. Gothic, she's so great. Gothic's model is so great. I love Gothic's model. Ponies. Found out stupid card. Data breach. Apologies. It's a fine Twitter. I love seeing retweets. I love seeing go lives, and I like to see comments and different stuff. Oh yeah, he just leveled up at the bar. I forgot about that. It's awesome. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go check that Instagram.com/Zeusbug. Hope it's clean. I love it. Okay, here's why I love it. Number one, and he already knows this. I love when I can find different content on the Instagram than I can find on Twitter. Talk about it all the time. I don't like seeing that you can post a picture on your Instagram and auto post it on Twitter. I hate that because then it clips the announcement on Twitter to like just a URL link for Instagram. It's so irritating. It doesn't even bring over the image. Although Avi has told me there are sites that will do that for you. I really like when it comes to someone's Instagram and I get a better feel for who they are as a person, rather than just go live announcements. So that's all I'm looking for here. It's good. Gives your viewers like another idea of who you are as a person, not just someone talking go live stuff or about Twitch all the time. I'm making grilled cheese sandwiches, son. Living in the real world. You're gonna have to up your grilled cheese game, man. I'm disappointed in that grilled cheese. We're gonna have to get that up. Grilled cheese clinic next week. Mosh is live. Good though. Good job. And now the most important part of the show, and my favorite part of the show. The Twitch tracker. If you don't know this site, it allows you to track your statistics for your channel and for your broadcast over some X amount of time. You can do 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever. But it gives you a good idea of what games are beneficial to you, what streams are most important for you, how you're trending as you're streaming. It's a great website. We're going full screen with this bitch. Hi, Z-Bugs. Overview. Time stream. Let's look at, let's do 30 days. By the way, the reason why we always do 30 days is because that's the number that Twitch looks at. So when you go to apply for partnership, they look at your previous 30 days and how it looks in terms of concurrent viewers, which is probably the most important thing. They'll also look at chat during that time, number of raids, hosts. There's a lot of different stuff that go into it. None as important as concurrent viewers, because you need to like hit a threshold for them to even look at it, as far as I understand. There's some exceptions. It's super rare. Time streamed in the last 30 days, down 59%. What happened? What happened? Vacation? How do I see that one again? Streams, right? There we go. Talked about it with Mosh's live now. I love you, Rogan. Shorten streams sometimes or something. Oh no, I understand that. By the way, I had a talk with Kitty when I was looking at her show. Her show is relatively short, considering how long a lot of people's shows are. And I also have friends who stream for a super long time, like 8 hours. And I've actually been finding myself more leaning towards a shortened show, but more content rich. So I completely understand. If you're trying to shorten your show and it makes you happy and you're trying to pack a lot of flavor into that small amount of time, I'm 100% for that. Absolutely. Your Saturdays and Sundays look good, man. Well, we'll take another look, but okay. I got you. And by the way, I like that answer too. Like, why is it less? Because I'm streaming less. Yep, okay. That's the number one answer. As viewership 10, good. From, let me see, 90. I'm sorry, that's not what I want to do. I want to go to, about 10. Good. Viewers 21, followers 22. Followers is such a weird number. I wouldn't worry too much about this one. I like the unique viewers number quite a bit, actually. It's important because you can get that number from raids and hosts, so it gives you a little indication of that. You can a lot of times you get unique views from directory browse and from social media, so that's another good one to look at. I like a unique view count. I like unique views. I like average viewers. Let's see what we got lately. Where are we at? What's green? Peak viewers, followers, time streamed. Okay. Plus, I really don't care about the blue. The blue could be 0 across the board. It would mean almost nothing. So I would never even consider the number of viewers that you were getting per stream. Doesn't make any difference. I like that time. I was gonna say length, but then I feel like that could have been taken wrong or taken correctly. One of the two. But 4 hours, I like that range. I like 3 to 4 hours. That's what I'm trying to do on my show these days. I was streaming for a long time, way too long, and it was really burning me out. I think I'm key at 3 or 4 hours, so I really respect that time range. Whatever works for you. I have some friends that stream for like literally 8 hours that love it, and they're perfect the whole time. So, oh, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Am I missing something? You're coming in here yelling at me. Oh shit! Did I not sign up for something on Star Wars? I know what you're gonna say. What'd I do? I'll set my team tomorrow morning on T-War. A lot of Dead by Daylight. Secret Neighbor was that game I think I saw you playing on that VOD. My brother played that in the beta or something. He was pretty excited about it. Why is this showing me? It's showing me average viewer is 14, but the graph goes up to 4. What the hell is this graph? What is that showing me? What? I don't understand that. This graph doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell is going on there. No, not today. Yeah, that's how we met the developer for the game. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Oh, in the Secret Neighbor. Oh, okay. I understand what you were saying earlier. I got you now. All right. Active days per week, 1.9. Yeah, you stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I think, right? That's about right. Daily broadcast time 3.9. I like it. Total games played 3. That's a good number for 30 days. Some people say variety, but then play 30 games. Some people say variety and play a handful. It's a common knowledge that you will get a lot more growth out of your channel having just one game. That's how it works. You hear all the people all the time. Wild Bill was on the show. How'd you get partnered? For Honor. Julia. How'd you get partnered? For Honor. Ichi Badass. How'd you get partnered? Minecraft. It's everyone gets partnered in one sort of area and then sort of expands. Are you streaming? Nice again. I can't keep up with you. Skip. Yeah. Well, we haven't talked in a while, man. But yeah, so I won a new contract at work, and it's gonna make my meeting schedule a nightmare during the day. I wouldn't be able to stream for like a period of 2 hours straight if I kept streaming during the day. So I switched back to nights. It's the causation of it is good. It's really good. But yeah, I really like streaming during the day, but it's unfortunately it can't work career-wise. So here I am. I'm back. Played games per stream 1.3. I like that. That's a good low number. Oh well, cool. Sounds like congratulations are in order. Oh, thank you. I have literally 4 meetings tomorrow and 5 on Wednesday. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, when 75% of my day is meetings, you can't stream during that day. Most played games. Let's go to the games section. So far, it looks pretty good though, Bugs. This category I don't really like. Let's go to the games. Let me go to 90 days and see what we got here. Oh, your secret neighbor was really high. I see. Okay. Excuse me. By the way, I was just saying how you can get more growth out of streaming just a single game. Look at that Dead by Daylight percentage. Woof. Dead by Daylight, as a game, by the way, has a really committed community to helping other Dead by Daylight streamers. So it's a really good community to be in if you enjoy the game. It's a really good game to play to grow, by the way. If you are considering Dead by Daylight, it's really excellent. The community is really strong, yeah. Do you have more viewers during the day? Just curious. Me? I don't know. I don't really look at my stats too often. I might, because a lot of my friends stream at night. That part's not super duper important to me, but I'll have to take a look to answer that. Casually checks out my stuff on the site at the same time. These reviews are helpful as well. Oh, thanks, SB. I'm happy to answer any questions. But yeah, so you can tell that Bugs is really becoming, and it's a good thing, by the way. I'm not saying this negatively. A focused streamer on the one game that he really enjoys, as well as it being a good growth game. I mean, it's like a home run, kind of. I've gotten a lot of people into Dead by Daylight. You got me into Dead by Daylight, dude. I mean, and I'm hard as hell to sell on games. But max viewership looks good. Average viewership, I mean 10. 10, a total airtime of 106 hours. That's a good number, man. Stick with it. Doing great on that. Splash in something that's relatively the same. New game comes out, same kind of horror genre. Splash that in, see what you get. Minecraft is right up there, though. That's a little bit of a different game. Splashing a little Minecraft there, that might help out. What about pole position for Atari 2600? Good growth game? I haven't taken a look lately. It's probably as good as Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mobile game. I'm sure it's about as good as that. Or a Wild Star. Yeah, but so definitely, I mean, it's... I've come here and I looked at Bananas. Bananas has played a lot of games. Kitty's played a lot of games. And she, I mean, they both do well in most of the games they play. I come here and see your game, so it's like I would suggest to you normally, I would say, hey, you should focus more on Dead by Daylight because you have good results from that. But you're already doing that, so you already know the answer. So, good job. God damn, are those stats sexy. Whew. Okay. Statistics from August until now, including reruns. That's 90 days. Oh, we're looking at 90. Okay. Food switch back to 30. Oh, that's right. We switched to 90 to see the games. Average viewers 10. We saw that already. Viewer peak 21. Followers per hour irrelevant. Unique views per hour 12. Pretty good. Actually, I guess that's relative. Because that might be super, super good for where you're at. You know what I mean? And it might be not great for where someone else is at, where like Ponies is at or something. That might be not great for him. But it's relative. A lot of these stats are relative to your position. Days with streams and period per days. 8 days out of 29 we had a stream. 39 hours watched per active day. It's pretty good. Okay, what do we got? This is broken down by week. Let's go longer. 2018. Let me see. That was to help promote a community. I learned from the best. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, the TK community. That's right. I miss WildStar. Dude, I miss WildStar too. I'm so bummed. I wrote those guys a bunch of things on Twitter saying so bummed. I still have my stack of WildStar discs in my closet right now because I used to give them away on the stream. By the way, if you ever have a question about, hey, is giveaways a trap? Like, I don't want to keep giving stuff away and then I feel forced into giving more and more stuff away. You come talk to me. I told you that I've fallen into a lot of holes in the past. I've taken all the routes that streamers take to try and to advance their stream and made the common mistakes. I've made all the common mistakes. That's how I feel confident in giving the advice that I give, because I've already messed up everything. So lessons learned is the most important thing you need to do in business or in your personal life. Learn from mistakes of the past. It's the most important thing. That's what I do. Learn from that big stack of video games. I keep them in there. I can throw them away at any time, but that reminds me where I've been. You know what I mean? July we had a little bit of a bump, huh? Could be indication of some rating, but it looked like you were doing pretty good in July there. That high of 15 average viewers, and then we came back and then we started to climb a little bit. That's nice. Here we go. So what probably happened here was you could have had a bunch of hosts or raids in this time frame or played the right game, and then it came down a little bit, but then look what started to happen. This is the most important part of this entire talk right here. This is the most important thing. We got 9, we move over, we got 9, we move over, we got 11. Now we're in November, we're at 8, but we still got a lot of days left in November, so we got 2-3 weeks left. This will be going up a little more. The most important thing is that the trend is going like that. We're going to take a look down at the unique views in a second. We'll see that same trend. And that's the most important thing. That'll tell you that what you're doing, you're on the right track. Now, everyone has this bump, by the way. I have the same thing. Mine came in April when I got rated by Visions, and it threw off my whole thing because it rated me for like 900 people. And it was, it just screws up your stats completely. So I know what it's like to deal with a spike. But you can see there's growth here too. So 5, 5, 6, 6, 8. So you're moving up naturally here. Then you get a bit of a spike, maybe a little bit of help from a raid or something. Drop back down, but then you're still moving up. You're on the right trend, man. If you remove this spike, and you'd fall right about here. Daddy. That was the day I met Mosh, my dad. That's right. That's right. I met Batman through the Visions raid. There's a lot of guys stuck around with that raid. That was a really good night. That was really excellent. So yeah, this trend would be right about here, and then this would continue to move up. So I think you're on the right path, dude. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, October fell down quite a bit on broadcast time, but that might have been, like you said, you're trying to sort out the amount of hours that are right for you. And I completely respect that. That's it's the same thing I'm trying to do. November, we can get this number back up. What we need to do, your goal for the end of the month should be to get this number up to 11, move it up to 12, so we can get up to 12 for those average views. Hit the socials harder. Fix those panels up. You're doing everything else pretty well, man. I don't even know. Yeah, you're doing everything pretty well. Follower increase is garbage, irrelevant, don't care. This unique views. Ooh, baby. Trending up, trending up, trending up, trending up. Drop down just a little bit. That's that spike in July, and then here we go. Up, up, up. We want to see that about 15. Here we got views per hour is 13.7. We want to see that about 15. That's where we want to go. End of this month, goal. 12 average viewers, 11 to 12 average viewers. So you can make some growth. And then views per hour, you want to be about 15 views per hour on unique views. All right, I'm back. Had to fire off a tweet, and my sausage fingers take forever to type. Burp, burp, burp. I understand. It was a different social community I'm in, and they don't really stream or anything. Oh, okay, I understand. I literally skipped a week, and hit me hard, to be honest. And get cooler t-shirts. Solid grays with a green background does it. That metallic. No, you need a green on green. Green on green. So yeah, focus. I would say make your goal 11 to 12 average viewers by the end of the month. And by the way, you only got to come up 3. You got to get a couple of good streams of your own. You got it, no problem. And unique views come from a lot of different places. Hit those socials hard. Post in different people's chats. Raid and host outside of your primary group. Go raid and host someone in your in the category. Someone below you. That's a growth technique. Definitely do that. You can get there for sure. That's an attainable goal. Number of streams up and down, increasing slightly in September. Hour streamed. Okay. Down a little bit in October. November, we're working. Still in November. We're still good. To be honest, I've been doing that. There you go. Okay, perfect. See, that's what I'm saying. You know this stuff. You're like the easiest person to have on the show. You know this stuff. You've seen this show many times. You've been a great supporter of this show. And you're a part of the Yam fam, which is like, then you get like the premier coaching. So you know. You know all this stuff, man. And you're smart. I like this graph, even though it tells you kind of nothing, because you can just look at the schedule, but I kind of like it. Gives you a relative idea of when you end. Activity day of the month. Oh, my favorite is Frumps, who won't stream on the 8th. I'm looking at a thing where every month there's nothing on the 8th. Yeah, so, okay. That's pretty much it. Let's chat a little bit about the complete picture. I'm interested to see the new updates. Just more in depth from another person. I understand. I'm interested to see the updates. I don't know if you're... Oh, I asked earlier, but you weren't here. If you are getting updates to the alerts. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier. Shroud always says do a unique game. The big ones won't hit. Big ones you won't hit because they got it. So hit something unique hard. Yeah, I mean, so Shroud's a really good example. So we have a good friend of this program. His name is Corastus, who's a streamer, and he streams mostly Fallout and Skyrim. Shroud rated him one night for like 12,000, and he got partnered a month later. Which, by the way, is not only a testament to the goodwill of a big streamer like Shroud, and he's a good dude, but also it's a testament to Cora because he was able to maintain those viewers. So, like, if someone raids you, it's up to you to sort of take those raiders and welcome them in and give them unique content that they're interested in seeing and not just having them flee to some other's channel. So he was able to hang on to enough over time to make some new friends and to stretch that 30 days out to 75 average viewers. So Shroud, yeah, literally rated him. He's partnered 30 days later. So don't play pole position. I'm fucked. Go get him bucked. You just need to find Shroud playing pole position, and then he'll come raid you, Skip. or you know, Pirates or something, or TNA. Maybe he has a secret love for pinball. Crassus is a hero. Crassus is really cool. I'm so glad we ran into him. We actually ran into him at TwitchCon. We were looking for Glitchbot, and we turned around, and me and Frump and Kitty were like, holy crap, like Crassus is just standing right there. So, you know, of course, we grabbed him real quick and said hello. And he was actually going off to find Shroud. So it was really cool. What about Super Sprint, though? Buffalo Pinball, ladies and gentlemen. I saw Steven posted something about trying to get a Pirates into his house. Because he really likes it. I, unfortunately, have only got to play it once at the Cleveland Pinball Show when you guys were up. Skipping in the buffs. That new Pirates game is pretty awesome. But I'm not a pinball expert, but it was pretty fun. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play it a replay next year. So anyways, yeah, the Shroud host is ridiculous, but what I would say in general for the channel, we talked about it, fix up the panels a little bit. I wonder if you said yes to getting the new alerts. Either way, I would update those alerts to be... No, actually, you had the caterpillar crawling out, so they're pretty good. Overlays look good. I like them because they're really they're minimalistic, which is really my style. I don't like a big flashy thing covering up, you know, 30% of the screen. Those are the new ones. Yeah, they look good. Yeah, fix the panels. Maybe shrink that picture, cut it so the text will come up and align with the bottom of that Streamlabs leaderboard. That'd be sweet. Add the socials on the panels. Audio sounds good. Your game selection looks good. Alerts look good. Intro good. You raid at the end, so outro doesn't matter. This is like a really easy one, man. You're doing all the right things. You're doing a really good job. Set those 2 goals for yourself that we talked about. 15 unique viewers per hour. I think, is it per hour? 15 unique viewers per hour. 11 to 12 average viewers by the end of the month. I think it'll be straight. Doing a good job. You're a good dude, man. Thank you for letting me review your stuff today. And for hanging out. And for the resub. Jesus Christ. You got a lot of things, man. You can get there. I'm very confident that you can hit that 11 to 12 by the end of the month. Very confident. Especially with how much the Dead by Daylight community is awesome and your content quality is great. So I think you're good. Okay, that's it. Remember the first streams? Yeah, man. Dude, you have come so far. Seriously. Your first streams, I remember your birthday stream. It was super rough. I mean, it was cool because it was like, it was your birthday and we were all hanging out and it was fun. You're still the same person, but the stream quality is way better. Like, you've learned a lot in 8 months. Okay? I haven't learned that much. I don't know what you call it. You know, and some different scale, that amount of increased knowledge in like 5 years. So, I think you're good. Is my birthday on Friday? Is it really, Chris? Holy shit. Yeah, I just real named you. Amen. Simple is better. What's up, Skiwi? How you doing, bud? Yeah, I prefer the minimalistic approach. Just we see the bar down here. It's pretty basic. I really like that sort of look. Yo, Mosh, it's my first time in the stream. Just saying, what up? I'm the one who animated your alerts. Oh, holy crap. What's up, man? How are you? Thank you so much for doing those. So you know Lynn, then? Saravillo. You guys all know Lynn Lee Design. She does all the designs on this entire channel because I speak her name every 2 seconds whenever I stream. That gentleman is who did the
hero.
I see who did that alert right there. Thank you, and thank you, Kitty. Good to see you. 8 months, god damn. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Okay. I can't say a proper welcome to Kitty yet. Where were we? What did we say? Thank you so much, Kitty. And IPAs are not gross. You're the best. I missed a lot. Sorry. Saravio. Oh, awesome. It is you. Great. That's perfect. Does really good work, by the way. If you guys want to send him a DM, all the alerts animated on the show are by him. Thank you again for the sub, Kitty. 8 months is freaking ridiculous. I agreed. IPAs are gross. Skiwi. I thought we had something. I thought we had a special connection. He broke my heart. Gazak, what's up? He's getting an IPA. Bugs knows. $5 is going to get an IPA. Hang on a second. 2 IPAs. The show's not done. And before he doesn't have one or something, I just come back with like apple juice poured into a glass and pretend. I just put some... I have nothing. Foam. Not a fan of IPAs. That's okay. It's alright. My favorite are actually black IPAs, a mix between a stout and an IPA. I love them. Yo, Mosh, hope you're having a great day, man. Dude, I'm having a fantastic day. First day back streaming in like 3 freaking weeks. It's almost been a month. It's so ridiculous. Did have a special connection via backwash, and it made her ill for a week. I still don't believe that. I don't believe it. I still think it was Nightlight that poisoned everyone. She even said it to me. She's like, I think I got everybody sick. And that was after everybody was complaining about it. I was like, I'm telling you, I think it was Nightlight. Don't tell her I said that. She'll hit me with a shoe or something. And I'm with you on the IPAs. I love them too. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely prefer IPAs. There used to be an IPA that Stone made called Sublimely Self-Righteous. That was my favorite beer of all time. They canceled that because I don't think anyone bought it. But there are a couple of black IPAs. If you can ever find a black IPA, I highly suggest it. If you're in the Ohio area, Fatheads makes one called Muddy River, and it is unbelievable. He was talking to Skiwi, though. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was Nightlight. Blame her. Don't tell her I said that. Okay, thank you again, Bugs, for letting us take a look at your stuff. Let's go back to the chat. Black IPAs are great. You can find a few brewing companies that will do it. One of them is Genesee Brewing Company. Gazak, you aren't in New York, are you? Why do I think you're in New York? There's someone I know with a name G that lives in my southern neighborhood. Oh, West Oregon. Okay. Maybe I'll find some out there. But there's a brewing company in New York that makes one. Only IPA fun is all day IPA. Skiwi, I talk about that IPA all the time. Why? Because it's super low alcohol. It's not very bitter. It's reasonable alcohol content. Every time I'm outside during the summer, that's the IPA to drink. All day IPA. You drink that literally all day long. It's fantastic. It's like drinking an alcohol content of like a Coors Light, but it tastes closer to an IPA. It's a really good beer. I'm friends with your wife. You're so in trouble. What? What did I say? New York? Gaz is like 15-minute drive from me and still haven't met. Oh, really? I think we have another person that might be in the Seattle area on the bar. Founders pretty much makes all amazing beers. They have no misses. Founders is very good. The summer's been great for IPA, but I'm trying to find a new beer for the winter. Winter beer. I don't think I have any suggestions for you. Vancouver? We know a lot of people in Vancouver. That's awesome. A really good content creator named Stacy Roy. If you don't follow her, she's really cool. She's she does a show called The Nerdy Bartender, where she makes drinks based on kind of nerdy ideas, and she does some cooking shows. It's a very funny show, and she just got picked up by like Brewdog has a television channel. She got picked up by them. She has her own television show now. It's really cool. Next time we get together, Mosh, I'll have some hidden beer gems for you. Yes, beer trade skip 100%. If not before replay.